Hey everyone, it's Be Divine and welcome to Divine Miracles. I hope that everything's going well for you and your loved ones, and just sending out lots of love and virtual hugs, of course, to everybody who's listening. Now, today I'm going to be just doing a quick tarot reading with my Mythic Tarot cards. These are actually a copy of the very first deck that I ever had when I was 15, 30 years ago now. And so I got this one so I could use this one and not ruin my old one. But anyway, let's just get some messages coming through for all of us while you're listening, okay? And we'll just see what's coming over the next few days for us all. So there's 4 cards here. So let's have a look what's coming up. All right. Firstly, the Empress. Okay, so hopefully you can see that pretty good. All right, I'll bring it in just a little bit. Okay, so the Empress card. So this is a very good indicator of everything that is what we want to have. You know, everything beautiful, everything working for us, everything flowing, as you can see in the background. There is a looking on this lady's face, so looking at Demeter, which is the mother goddess in Greek mythology, and she's looking at the gardens here. She's looking at everything that's growing, and also, if you would, in some ways, kind of looking at the past, okay, and a little bit sort of pleased with how things have been turning out. So even though we're all going through this time right now with everything shut down, etc., the things that we've been doing in the past, the things that we've done mentally, the things that we've been lifting into spiritually, is keeping each one of us in this positive energy, well, it should be, and helping you to remain out of fear. Because as soon as we start becoming fearful, then what happens is everything, the immune system goes down, you know, the stress symptoms come in, and we feel worse, and then we get even more afraid. You have to remember that the mother goddess, or if you believe in God, you know that there's a feminine energy to it, is here sort of overseeing Gaia as well, and the growth and the expansion that is having as well at this time. The skies have never been so blue. The animals have been out in full force. And that is one thing to watch, people, because if the animals are out and not afraid of anything, you know, then we've got nothing to worry about. It's when they're all hiding and we can't see any animals anywhere, then we can sort of think, okay, something big is going on. The Empress is also about taking care of yourself. Self-love being the most important part of anybody's journey, you know, making sure that you are looking after you first, and then you're more able to look after other people. Abundance coming, okay? Trying not to worry, trying not let negative energies worm their way into your mind, body and soul, one day at a time, and keep your spirits high. I know there's a lot of stuff in the media, don't watch it, because a lot of it's hogwash, okay? It's time to really start expanding and use the knowledge that you already have, and you know, keep yourself in that high vibration. Okay, so next we have the energy of the Ace of Pentacles coming up. This is awesome because this is also a brand new start card. This is a start of a new beginning. And we have Poseidon here, or Neptune, whichever way you want to think of it, who comes in and starts to, and things have been shook up. You know, we've had that energy of things shaking up. Emotions have been high. Situations have been, you know, difficult for us to navigate around. You know, we've never done this before. But our abilities, if you are tuning in, so whenever I see grapes, it always reminds me of mediumship abilities, and having more than enough, more information that you need, and more that you're downloading also. For some people, this is a brand new start with regards to work as well. And I sort of asked for information for everybody. So I know everybody's worried about their jobs, they're worried about money coming in, and worried about the situation. It's okay, all right? Everybody is going to have to remain super positive, because if we do remain positive and we all work together, we see change happen for the better. There's a reason why we're all closed in right now, and it's not entirely to do with this virus, okay? So just open your eyes a little bit to the goodness that could be happening, not just like, oh, this is all doom and gloom and we're all going to be wiped out and whatever. Look at the good things that might be happening. If we're, sort of safe and at home, there can be things that are done behind the scenes, and the Alliance working on this for us, and our spiritual team, of course, and, all the powers of light working for our highest good at the same time. So if you listen to my 2012 reading, and it's funny because obviously I did it in 2012, and it said there will be no worldwide devastation. There will be no destruction of everything. Okay, we've passed that. We've got past it. This is an abundant time. It may not seem like it, but if you can keep your mind focused on it, you can manifest things even in the hardest of times. Then you can do anything. And then maybe this is proving it to you as well. The emotions that were held back, you've been letting go of also. This is vital as well. This is vital for our growth. So the coins coming in, okay? We need to remain optimistic. And the Three of Pentacles is also learning things as well. So maybe there's this apprentice, or you were working on this before, or you were doing some study, or maybe you've been focusing on your spiritual studies and just learning different methods of things, which is fantastic. Don't forget my Dragon webinars coming up on the April the 18th. Okay, you can see the links below. Yeah, so there's learning here, there's knowledge here, and you have a lot to offer as well. Okay, if we can just hang in there a little bit longer, we're going to see things start to get a lot easier for ourselves. And as you can see, these cards don't, these cards are pretty powerful. Okay, so, the energy here of people giving to each other, sharing with each other. So it's not just about money, it's about bartering with each other. Okay, I've got this, how about I swap you this for this kind of thing. All that kind of thing going on also. And visualizing this world in beautiful golden light, or rainbow light, or white light, or whatever you like to use, as a way of dissolving anything negative, and also putting a buffering around the earth as well. So all the hard work that we're doing, believe me, is paying off. Okay, it's really paying off. And I appreciate each and every one of you for your continued love and support for us. I'll be going live most likely on Saturday, so keep an eye out for those notifications too. Okay, so rewards here. I feel rewards, okay? Rewards for past efforts. And finally, the Six of Wands, which is just that, Jason and the Golden Fleece. Victory after a time of turmoil like we've been going through. So we've had this difficult past, 2 to 3 weeks. It's been a little bit more difficult. Last week, at this time, it went more into lockdown in Colorado. So another week or so of it being kind of like this, and then over the next 6 weeks, because this is a 6-week notification kind of thing, we will see things start get better and better and better. Okay, we just need to remember we have the power. Together, we have always had the power, and our mind needs to continue to be strong. Thinking to yourself, well, I don't know how that's going to happen, and I don't know how this is going to happen, and well, this is still happening to me. I'm going through it as well, people. There's people I know with it, and there's also, family member with brain cancer, been in hospital and no one can see her, and I'm overseas. My 2 children are over in another country. So if you have your children with you, keep them close. Can you imagine not being able to get to them? That's kind of like what's going on here. And my husband with his 3 boys are in another state. We can't all be together. And that's like that for a lot of people, right? So my heart is going out to you all. I can get it. I understand. But you have to allow yourself to remain positive. Be the faith keeper. Remain positive. There's nothing that's going to shake me. I can tell you that right now. If I had an inkling that there is something terribly wrong that's going to occur, that's not going to be of benefit to everybody, then I'd be warning you guys, okay, we need to remain strong as this is taking place. But I feel that this is all going to be a beautiful thing for us, that we will see this, okay? We don't need to know how. This is where faith comes in. If you believe in Jesus, if you believe in God, you can't just have faith when everything's going okay, you know? We have to have faith in these hard times. And I thank you all for listening. And I have to kind of end the video now, but I will make some more soon. And sending lots and love to you all. Stay strong, be safe, stay home, and talk to you guys soon. Lots of love. Bye for now.